nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's night. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw out the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to all just below. When what to my wondering eye should appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Santa Claus.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called me by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. See them jumping up there? As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little butterfly. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. Santa's glad for smoking. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon let me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings. Yeah. He filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod like this. Watch. See what he did? Watch magic, Josh. Watch the magic, Josh. Look at Grandma. It goes like that. Up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his knee, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. He goes like this.
Why he goes like this?
That's his magic. He's trying to get the reindeer to go.
To fly.
Goes like that. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So you better hurry up and get to bed, because when we were coming back from St. Thomas on the radio, I heard that he had already left and was starting to stop.
He's gonna be here.
So,